Be careful what you water your dreams with. Water them with worry and fear, and you will produce weeds that choke the life from your dream. Water them with optimism and solutions, and you will cultivate success. Always be on the lookout for ways to turn a problem into an opportunity for success. Always be on the lookout for ways to nurture your dream. What if the blessings you seek are already within your reach, but unseen barriers are blocking their path to you? Often, we unknowingly create obstacles that hinder the flow of God's blessings into our lives. By identifying and removing these barriers, we can open ourselves to the abundant blessings that await us. Doubt and fear. Understanding the power of belief. Doubt and fear are like shadows that loom over our aspirations, clouding our vision and stifling our progress. They are the whispers that tell us we are not worthy, not capable, not deserving of the blessings we seek. But what if these doubts and fears are merely illusions that we have the power to dispel? Our beliefs shape our reality. When we doubt ourselves and live in fear, we create a self-fulfilling prophecy, attracting negativity and repelling the blessings that are meant for us. It is essential to recognize the power of our beliefs and the impact they have on our lives. To overcome doubt and fear, we must first acknowledge them. We must shine a light on these shadows, examine them closely, and understand their origins. Often, our doubts and fears stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or self-imposed limitations. By identifying the root cause of our doubts and fears, we can begin to challenge them. Replacing doubt and fear with faith and confidence is a transformative process. It requires us to reframe our thoughts, replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations. It also involves taking action, stepping out of our comfort zones, and facing our fears head-on. As we cultivate belief in ourselves and in the abundance of the universe, we open ourselves to receiving God's blessings without obstruction. Negative self-talk. Transforming your inner dialogue. The way we speak to ourselves matters. Negative self-talk is like a constant rain, eroding our self-esteem and washing away our confidence. It is the voice that tells us we are not good enough, smart enough, or worthy enough to receive God's blessings. But what if we could change that narrative? What if we could speak to ourselves with kindness and compassion? Transforming negative self-talk begins with awareness. We must become mindful of the words we use when speaking to ourselves. Often, we are our harshest critics, quick to judge and slow to forgive. By acknowledging our negative self-talk, we can begin to challenge its validity. One powerful way to combat negative self-talk is through affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that we repeat to ourselves to counteract negative beliefs. By affirming our worthiness and capability, we can reprogram our subconscious mind and change our self-perception. Another important aspect of transforming negative self-talk is practicing self-compassion. We must treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a friend. When we make mistakes or fall short of our expectations, we must remind ourselves that we are human and that it is okay to be imperfect. By transforming our inner dialogue from one of criticism to one of kindness, we can create a space within ourselves where God's blessings can flow freely. Unforgiveness. Releasing resentment and embracing peace. Unforgiveness is a heavy burden to carry. It is like a chain that binds us to the past, preventing us from moving forward and receiving the blessings that await us. When we hold on to grudges and resentments, we create a barrier around our hearts, blocking the flow of love and abundance into our lives. But what if we could break free from this cycle of unforgiveness? What if we could release the past and embrace a future filled with peace and joy? Forgiveness is a choice, and it is a choice that sets us free. When we forgive, we are not condoning the actions of others. we are simply choosing to release ourselves from the pain and anger that hold us captive. Forgiveness is a gift we give to ourselves, a gift that opens the door to healing and transformation. To forgive is to let go of the past and make room for new blessings to enter our lives. It is a process that requires courage and compassion, both for ourselves and for others. By forgiving, we are not only releasing the burden of unforgiveness from our own hearts, but also creating space for God's grace to work in our lives. By embracing forgiveness, we can break free from the chains of unforgiveness and open ourselves to the abundance of blessings that God has in store for us. Lack of gratitude. Cultivating a thankful heart. Gratitude is a powerful force that can transform our lives. When we lack gratitude, we fail to appreciate the blessings that surround us, focusing instead on what we lack. This mindset of scarcity creates a barrier that blocks the flow of abundance into our lives. But what if we could shift our perspective? What if we could cultivate a heart overflowing with gratitude? Gratitude is not just a feeling. It is a practice, a way of life. It is about acknowledging the good in our lives and expressing appreciation for it. When we cultivate gratitude, we train our minds to see the abundance that surrounds us, rather than the scarcity. One way to cultivate gratitude is through daily practice. Taking time each day to reflect on the things we are grateful for can shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives. It can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal or saying a prayer of thanks before meals. Another powerful way to cultivate gratitude is through acts of kindness and service. When we help others and see the impact of our actions, we can't help but feel grateful for the opportunity to make a difference in the world. By cultivating a heart filled with gratitude, we open ourselves to the flow of God's blessings, recognizing that every moment is a gift to be cherished. Resistance to change. Embracing growth and transformation. Change is inevitable, yet many of us resist it. We cling to familiarity, even when it no longer serves us, fearing the unknown and the discomfort that comes with change. But what if we could embrace change as an opportunity for growth and transformation? What if we could see change as a gift rather than a threat? Resistance to change often stems from fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of losing control. However, change is a natural part of life, and it is through change that we grow and evolve. When we resist change, we stagnate, holding ourselves back from reaching our full potential and receiving the blessings that await us. To embrace change, we must first acknowledge our fears and be willing to confront them. We must understand that change is not always easy, but it is necessary for our growth and development. By embracing change, we open ourselves to new possibilities and opportunities that we may not have otherwise experienced. One way to embrace change is to adopt a mindset of curiosity and openness. Instead of viewing change as a threat, we can see it as an adventure, an opportunity to learn and grow. By approaching change with a positive attitude, we can transform fear into excitement and resistance into acceptance. By embracing change, we can open ourselves to the abundant blessings that life has to offer, trusting that God's plan for us is greater than anything we could imagine.